Hello everybody, it's Miss Rachel and Kate here again.
Hi.
We are going to talk to you about how water moves through a plant. And I wanted to show you this picture here. Down here is the roots. The roots are down in the soil. And then here is the stem, and you have the leaves, and then you have the flower all the way at the top. And the water enters through the roots, and it travels up through the stem and then out through the leaves, okay? And we're going to show you a simple demonstration of that using celery. All right, ready? So we have a vase of water, food coloring,
a spoon,
and then a celery stalk.
that has leaves on it.
You see the leaves on it right there? Now I have others that have better leaves, but you'll see those in just a minute. But it's very helpful to have leaves on your celery stalk in order to see, in order to be able to see that the water has moved through the celery.
Oh, and also that's one of our ingredients is a knife and a napkin.
And a napkin. All right, so I am going to cut the end off of the celery stalk, and Kate is going to add 8 or so drops of food coloring. 2, 3,
4, 5, 6, 7,
and 8. All right, perfect.
Okay.
Now, the more food coloring you add, the better you'll be able to see the food coloring as it is going up through the celery. If you don't do a lot of food coloring, it might be harder to see, but you can always experiment with it, how much you actually need. So Kate, would you go ahead and stir?
9 drops in.
All right.
Looks blue.
And now we're going to put our celery stalk in.
Whoa.
All right, so yeah, very fancy guys, right?
Yeah.
So this will sit here for quite a while before you'll actually see the food coloring moving up through the
Like
celery.
a day.
It takes approximately a day, and I have had celery sitting in food coloring. This one you can't really see because the color.
It works better with red and blue.
Red and blue, and I used a purple color. And the purple color is hard to see. Let me show you.
I'll show them.
All right.
So you see it's purple at the bottom, like it's supposed
See
to
the
be.
little holes there?
And there's some purple throughout it, but there's very little purple on the leaves. So it's very little of purple.
Hard to see that one, but we'll explain more with this one.
Here, can I take this one out?
Yeah, this one you can show them. So dry it off here. All right, go ahead.
Okay, so this one, see it's supposed to be blue at the bottom. It's blue, and it's supposed to be blue all the way out. And then it's really blue at the leaves. See, the purple one didn't have as much blue as that one did, or purple, as much as the blue one did.
Okay, so as Kate just told you, the food coloring went all the way up through the stalk. And you know why that happened? The celery has little channels or tubes in it that basically act like a straw, if you can believe it. So, in the picture that I showed you with the roots, right there are the roots. So the water comes up through the roots, and then the plant is pulling the water all the way up through these channels, out through the leaves. So the water is evaporating. That's a big word that my explorers hopefully still remember. They evaporated off of the surface of the leaf. And so that's why the blue food coloring is left behind in the leaf. So it's drawing up through the bottom, and you can still see. I wonder if we cut this. Oh yes, if we cut that, can you guys see those little tubes or straws basically that are there? And it goes all the way up through. It sucks the water up, and it makes the celery nice and crisp, and it exits the celery through the leaves. And if you tune in, we are going to show you on our little cooking channel, a cooking video, ants on a log, and we're going to use this celery. All right, everyone.
I first have a question. If the celery was in the ground, or however it grew, how would this turn blue if the roots aren't still with it, and the roots help it turn blue?
How does the celery? I don't understand your question.
So you see how you were talking about the roots help the blue go through.
Yes.
But how'd that work if there's no roots in it?
Because these little channels right here are called the xylem, Xylem, I believe is how you spell it. They still will help because there's water droplets. If you want to get super duper complicated here, there's already water up in here. And those little water droplets help pull each other up. So you don't even need the roots for celery for it to happen. So it helps pull it all the way up and then out through the leaves.
If you're wondering how there's already water in it, it's because the water from stuff pulling it up before, it doesn't all come out. So stuff still stays in there.
There's still water in there. That is correct. So, all right, guys. We would love if you would try to do your own celery experiment, and you can try different colors and leaving your celery stalk in the water for different lengths of time and see what happens. All right? We'll see you later.